Hello researcher, today I'm going to explain how we can measure the total number of cells or the mean fluorescence intensity in a particular picture stained with a fluorescent staining or some antibody staining. So first thing first, you have to open your image, drag it into the Fiji or ImageJ, and then you have to go to image, color, and split the channels. Once you split the channel, you close all unnecessary channel because my interest is a red channel here. So I uploaded this here, and then you have to go here, say image, and adjust and threshold. So you have to set up this threshold, and all your interest region of interest should turn into red. You can keep moving this thing until you have all the region covered with the red color, and make sure if you are comparing to some other image for the relative change, all the threshold should be same throughout the analysis. So I can set it at 80 for all the images as I know, and then I can say apply. So once I say apply, we can turn off this, and then we can go here. Now we have to change this image into a binary image. So you have to go to process, binary, and make a binary. Then you have to go it here again, because there are so many clusters here. You can see these are multiple cells, but the software is considering them one cell. So in order to assume software that there are more cells, go to process again, binary, and make a watershed between the cells. So you can say this watershed here. Now software will consider them as its separate cells. Now you have to go to analyze, say set measurement, whatever kind of measurement outcome you need, you can click it here, and then just say okay. For me it's area, mean gray value, minimum and maximum gray value, and integrated density, and then you say okay. Once you say okay, you go analyze again. And now if you want to measure the total intensity, total mean fluorescence intensity in this whole picture, you just say measure. Once you say measure, you will have this window open. That's a result of this thing. Now next thing is important. If you want to calculate the total number of cells here, so how you calculate it, you go to analyze and say analyze particle. Once you say analyze particle, this value might be some arbitrary here, but what you can do, you just add the size of the cells that you are considering here, and the circularity, how circular it should be. Like it's not necessary it's very circular, or it's not necessary it's longitudinal or something. So you can set up this criteria and select exclude on edges, outlines here, and summarize, and then say okay. So once you say okay, it will show you this window which shows the number of cells that is counted, and it also show the same thing here. Now this is one of the thing that we already measure. So now let's calculate it with a different image that has to be lower fluorescence intensity. So let's open this image here, repeat the same thing, go image, color, split channel. We're gonna split the channel, then go to image again, then adjust and threshold. So as I said, this is an important thing. Just set up threshold as 80 and apply. Once you say apply, you can close the threshold window. Now process, binary, make binary, then process, binary, and watershed. The next step is to analyze the measurement. So once you do that, you can see it's only 8. Now next target is to calculate the number of cells, to measure the number of cells. So go analyze particle, all these criteria should be same, and then say okay. So now you have two things here. This particular picture have 45 cells for count, and here the previous picture had 132 count. So let's go here, and this have a mean fluorescence intensity is 51, and mean fluorescence intensity of this current picture is 8. Now we can plot the mean intensity here if we want. There is another method where we can also calculate the individual cell measurement. that what is the mean fluorescence intensity or fluorescence intensity of individual cells, and then we can calculate the mean out of that. But this method will directly give you the mean fluorescence intensity, which can be directly plotted in the graph. So thank you so much for watching.